isn't that something that should be called to account, no matter how long?
Amongst the various activities of the British and the American government in the 20th century, not to mention the 19th century, this was a relatively small matter. If one goes back to British behavior, for example, in World War II, the attack on Dresden, the attack on the French fleet, all under Winston Churchill, whom we so much admire, and rightly so. This is a very small matter. It is being pinpointed now for reasons that I cannot ascribe to anything other than the quest for a certain publicity.
Well, I think it's from their point of view, for one thing, the Chagosian Islanders are not the Nazis, and from their point of view, it's a quest for justice.
And what is your motivation, if I may inquire? Purely the quest for justice, I'm sure.
Yes.
Yes, of
yes,
course.
it is. Yes. Do you not think these questions are valid in asking you about consequences of the imposition of great power on peoples?
I think that the questions are based upon a refusal to acknowledge the context of the times and the attitudes of the times, and that is based upon a willingness 35 or 40 years after a set of events to go back and critique them when they had become, what shall I say, far less relevant.
Far less relevant? The High Court in London found it extremely relevant. In November 2000, it agreed with the people of the Chagos and handed down a shaming rebuke to the British government. The court ruled that the expulsion of the islanders was illegal. After more than 30 years, they had won and were finally going home, or so they believed.
The victory day
Victory in the High Court gave Olivier Bancourt and his people the right to start their lives again.